Lo siento.
Ma'am,
Hola. Lo siento. Sorry, I'm late.
no problem. I got 14 minutes. Winners, I mean, sorry, losers, Piton, Apple, Nvidia, Wafy, Lucid. I really wanted to get into Lucid and I didn't. And Beyond Meaty. Everything was
Wanted
kind
to
of pretty,
short it?
yeah, pretty much a down day today. So, winners, DraftKings, Carvana, CRM, Dollar Tree, and Walmart. I pulled up GameStop because they had earnings. And so in the aftermarket, um, they're still losing money, but they did better than expected.
We
And
don't
so
trade it though. So that's good.
it went up the yin yang. And no, I'm just giving information to the folks out there in Webland.
Mm-hmm.
It went up a lot, so just a little tidbit. Nothing wrong with that. Okay, so even though it was a red day, Americana um, went up 0.35%. It basically went up to the top. It started at the bottom, then went to the top, but ended up, at 1435. Apple, there was, I guess, some bad news or something, and it was a catalyst to make this go down. I forgot what the news was, but basically a down day. It turned over, which this, I guess, also was what made the market also go down. If Apple goes down, you can pretty much bet that most of the stocks are going to go down. AMD, um, it's in a little uptrend, even though it's below the 50 period line. But I was reading something, I guess the chips, but this may be in China that they're not doing as well. But I'll look more into that article later. Amazon, I heard they were having some legal issues with something. Again, I'll have to look it up, but again, it's a down day. This may continue to go down, especially if they have litigation issues. So this is something that we want to kind of eyeball. I'll skip ASML, it's on hard buy. AZO, we'll skip on that. Boeing, this was something that someone wanted to trade today, and they were
I got
correct.
out of it. I
They
made
were,
a little dinero, but it wasn't.
you
It
could have
it
made anybody that shorted today would have made dinero, but this one was a really good one.
yeah. I
The
didn't
top
stay in.
the top was 222 and the low was 16, so that's 16.4 and two that's $6 you could have made. So meaty we'll skip because I know that's not a high stock that's used. But yes, I wanted to short it. I'm gonna see if this pops back up to the 14 or 12 area. I put a notification in, but we'll see. It might pop up, it might not. It's one of the stocks I like to trade. Haro 205. Let's see how it looks. I haven't looked at this in a while. Yeah, it's gonna get to 200 tomorrow. Okay, so then Vana, this did very well, I guess. Sorry, Vana did very well today. It was an uptick compared to most of the stocks today. So it's something that you may want to watch if you like to trade this Vana Kaka. It's on
Are
hard
you
buy.
in Donna? No, right?
I'm not in anything except VinFast and HE at the moment. Dickety dick stick dicks. So it's it did a little bounce up and now yesterday had a terrible day and today was a red day, but it was sort of flattish. Really didn't do that much overall. So that's why you can kind of see that it kind of was negative 0.39%. It didn't really move that much. So yeah, it might this is like an indecision doji. So we'll see if it continues to go down or if it continues to go up, if it goes up. Freshly Fresh Pat, negative 1.86, the bane of my existence. Let's look at Google. Google also following the tech trend. NASDAQ stocks overall didn't do very well. So 134, we're looking to see if it goes to that 130 area line that we had identified. Home Depot, this was on the notes yesterday to continue watching. We kind of like this 315, 17 area. See if it breaks that and continues to go down. This is another area that we had identified at 290. Intel, will skip that. Macy's not doing very well. 1182 is its
Keep it
trajectory down.
moving.
It's very, very bad. Very, very bad. But it might start doing a bounce. Actually, that
Can you keep it moving?
Jesus. I hope it doesn't get to 5. McDonald's. Even McDonald's had a bad day. Let's look at it. Oh, sorry, McDonald's. Go Mickeys, go Mickeys. So if it continues this way, I'm thinking that this area would be a really good area to look because it's starting to go down finally. This thing is like below the 50. This is a really good area. Would you not? Would you agree? But yes, let's continue observing it. Metalicious. So Meta didn't do bad overall compared to the other tech stocks. As you can see, even though it had a down, it picked up, down, picked up. Meta just went down negative 0.32%. So it really didn't, went down as the others, but it still went a little bit down. And then it picked up at the end of the day. Someone likes this 300 area to potentially short. Let's see if it continues and breaks it, and then we'll see if it gets to that 320, 345 area. Softy. Let's see. Oh, okay. So this one again went up, down, went down, 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 and then about 11 o'clock, if you started to go long, you would have done very well. Even at the end of the day. So yeah, it looks like it bounced after this indecision doji and starting to pick back up. Again, it didn't have a bad day compared to Apple. It's still slightly below the 50, but if this trend continues, it could go back up to this area here. So we'll see what happens. Like I said, tech is not doing that well in the last today at least, and there's nothing else but to say. But I think it's gonna start going down because this curve is this line is starting to kind of like curve down, I would say. Netflix. Wow, this was it's doing well. It's above the 50. I think it's gonna get to 450 mañana, and it's going up from my point of view. We'll see if it gets back up here. It's could be a potential short or an area of resistance. If not, if it breaks it, it's gonna get to that 500 area that we had identified. Nikete. Okay, so it hit 100 today, almost. Yeah, it hit below 100, 99.03. But it's starting to curve down. So the next area I would say is down here to 88 or 90. Because retail is not doing that well. They have a dividend payment October 1st. So yeah, we shall see. And NVDA had a horrible day. So if you shorted this, you would have done very, 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 very well, especially at the beginning of the dia. Look at this waterfall. Boom, boom, boom. And even if you held it for a couple of seconds here, it went down and it continued to go down and then it picked back up around 1 o'clock-ish. But yeah, it was a down day for NVIDIA, that's for sure. I should have stayed in open. Open continued to have its horrible day. And it got to the low of the dia was 365. I think this is going to continue to go down because summer is over. It's below the 50. So you can potentially see that this might get to back to $3. And then once it breaks to $3, it's just downhill from there. The earnings weren't that bad, but it's still losing money. So that tells you all you need to know. And it's going to continue to lose money. Peloton will skip. We missed the boat. We were thinking that it would get back up to 7. It could happen. It could happen, but we'll see.
There's
We'll
still
see. There's still time because of the cycle. People are gonna be like, oh,
we got all
okay.
coming into itself. It has a
Yes.
long time before 7.
Yeah, so we'll see. I have it at $6.99 one share and see if it breaks it, and then we'll take it from there.
It's most likely to go down now, and then by the time of the holidays start to go up.
Mm-hmm. Okay, your favorite of all time, Tesla, test. Hold on.
It's been stable. I can't complain. I haven't even looked at it the last several days.
It went down negative 2.2%. As you can see, again, following the NASDAQ trend today, below the 50. Nothing else to say, but hey, it's Tesla for you. Uber is at 45.90. Okay. Wayfee, thank you, God Jesus, for going negative today. That helped my PL a little bit. Walgreens continues to plummet because they had terrible earnings and the CEO left and not having a good time of this. So, it's going to continue to go down. Oil has been going up, as you can see. And this is causing some concerns, especially for the airlines, because gas prices are increasing, which causes some margins in the airline space. So that's all I got for this list. And I still have 2 minutes left, so we'll look at the winners and losers for this. Lifty was the loser of the DIA. I forget what this means. Smith and Hunt, Upstart, and Space. Everybody had a horrible day today. It was just an overall down day. DELL, wow, DELL was had 2 days in a row, 3 days in a row going up, which is very interesting because they had good earnings. And
How's
that's why
Campbell doing?
and this is why this thing this is an all-time high. So this is something that we want to note for a potential short in the future. Hint, hint, wink, wink.
What was the news that made DELL jump up like crazy though?
Because they had good earnings. I just told you.
How can that be? Because, okay, what about the earnings the last time? That's the only reason? Did it jump like that before? What's the history of it?
I will look this up because that was the reason I heard.
It seems extraordinary.
And they had good guidance. It seems extra. This is why I'm pointing it out. DELL stock hits a new high. 3 reasons for optimism. DELL Technologies was having a good year, and it looks like to get even better. Shares were up 24%, a new high. Shareholders report, which saw the company beat expectations and issue guidance that top estimates. That's why DELL shares had risen 40% this year as of Thursday's close. Oops, my bad. As investors bet on recovery in PC demand. However, there are other reasons to be positive about the stock as well. Catalyst. Blah, 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 blah. So basically, it's just a lot of hype And I think this thing is really extra, 24%. And so I think
I
it
don't
has
even know
to,
what do they do. So they do computers and they do cloud storage or data storage or something.
let's see here. Dell ended its latest quarter with cash investments on its balance sheet. Analysts on earnings call had flexibility to increase and return on capital going forward, although it
Price
didn't provide
target is
specific.
$69.57. Oh, they're into artificial intelligence.
Oh, right here. This is probably why. Dell also touted that likely benefits of growth of artificial AI have flagged Dell's potential growth
All
in building
right.
servers and generative applications.
What price is it now again?
AI servers represent 20% of the server's order revenue. So this is why.
Please.
It's
Okay.
extra. It's really extra. So that's why I'm pointing it out
What
because
price is it now?
70/40.
So it's already past the. Oh my God. Put this. Okay, this is on the note.
It's not I told you, and it was 24%. And then it went up. It was like a doji candle, like indecisive yesterday. And today it went up when the market was down.
Yeah,
So it's bound to go down.
you can say that again.
Hint, hint, wink, wink. That's why we're putting it on the notas.
Um, 70/40. You said.
Okay, yes, 70/40. It's gonna go down at least to here, 68/33.
Please.
Yes, I know, please, nigga, please. So,
We are
and lifting.
recording, Miss Money.
Oh, yes. Coin, hog. Oh yeah, we said Campbell. It still hasn't reached our 40. It might reach it mañana or in the next couple of days. And that's basically it in a nutshell. And my
Uh,
time is up.
do you have anything for your TV stuff? Uh, your article stuff?
You said only 15 minutes, so I'm done.
Uh,
That was what you said, and this is what I'm doing. Unless you want me to do it, I will, but I don't want to go
that's
over
fine.
the time limit that someone imposed on
That's
me.
fine. I'm fine with it.
Um, I was looking at this
I
real
didn't know if you
quick.
had something you wanted to end with.
Oh, this is what I was looking at, but I didn't get to read it all.
Yeah, we don't invest in China
Oh,
anymore.
yes, it was with Disney. So we'll talk about it mañana.
Yes, we'll go in detail. All right, good review. I'll upload afterwards. And yeah, this Dell thing is kind of like when they say buy, that means short, and when they say short, that means buy.
Yes,
So,
ma'am. So I'm pointing it out because
so
it's
called.
excessive. The
Uh,
reason it's good, it's actually good that we looked at it today was because if you notice, earnings was 2 days ago, right?
uh-huh,
Which was here, and it skyrocketed, but then it went up again,
uh-huh.
and it went up again today. So it's even a better opportunity. So if you were trying to short either yesterday or even the day of, you would have not been doing well. So
Well,
it's
it
kind of good.
depends. If you got it at the wick, maybe you would have been doing well.
The what?
You would have been if you got it at the wick.
Yes, if you got it, but I'm saying if yeah, you're right. If you got it at the high and you shorted it and got out, but if you were still in it, that's what I meant.
Yes.
That's what I meant to say. If you got it at the
Yeah.
high,
If you had anticipated it would go down the next day, if you got it at the wick and got out the next day, or even got out at the beginning of this day or whatever when it was low, he could have been okay. But of course, you would have want a little bit more than that. But still, $2-3, not bad for a $70 stock. But I agree. I like it after a little downturn. I love these stocks like this. that jump
So
down or jump good.
this is especially important because it was a down day today, and this is not like, you know, a like wow stock.
It's called fake
So
news.
we may want to put an order in.
Yes, you concordo.
Yes. So let's do that and call it a day.
See, good review. I'm gonna upload this after, and yeah, I think that's it. I
Don't
think
forget to
they'll
put your order. Don't forget to put your order in right now.
um to también, señora.
I'm gonna put about 25 shares to start with.
Eh, no problem. You can put one share or 501. It's fine. Everyone will put however they feel comfortable. It's not about the
Yes.
shares. It's about the process.
Yes.
And
All right. So we'll have a good night and I will talk to you later.
peace out. How did the Terrea go?
No commentary.
That.
I'll
Okay.
talk to you later.
Peace
You
out.
said 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Bye.